Hi, Maya. I'm going to do your spiritual healing now. I got your message that you had kind of a traumatizing experience happen the other day, and it really inspired some severe paranoia, ultimate fear. You didn't have a way to calm down. You were overwhelmed. I'm going to see what we can find related to this. I know we were also going to work on, you have some an online gaming sort of thing you're into, and there was some interesting wisdom shared about that and energy cords. Online games and just addiction to your cell phone can actually create energy cords that we can disconnect in order to release you from feeling like you constantly need to be focusing on that. It's weird. It's sort of like we get attachments to energy, spirits that we didn't want around, and there's an energy cord related to that, so we can brush that we can basically, I don't know how you sever the cords, but I'm more so transform the dark into the light, but I sever cords as well. But we could sever a cord with that too. I'm just in a whirlspin here of where we could go with this. So I've put everything out there with my spirit guides, things that we could focus on with you, and I'm just gonna let them show me. But I think this paranoia thing is pretty sincere, something that I really want to make sure you're okay. So I'm just going to see what you look like here. You seem to feel kind of alone sometimes. I see you in your room and you're looking at a device, and all around you is a big dark sort of fiery energy. And so I see you in a sphere, right? And then you're on the center, but you're just sort of warped like an egg, like this, which I'm not too concerned about, but there's a big flame of black energy, sort of fiery looking, and I'm just watching you interacting and having absolutely no awareness that it's there. So let's see what this is all about. As I come closer, it indicates it's a massive black tree, and it doesn't have any leaves. It's lumbering over you, watching you. It's interesting because you're paying it absolutely no attention. Nothing has come yet related to the paranoia of yesterday, so I'm just going as spirit guides me. It's interesting because this massive tree has a way of feeding on your energy, and it comes directly out of your head like this. You're just focusing on an electronic device, and it is guzzling up energy from your head. And my spirit guides are asking me if I think this is from the electronic device or the paranoia, or where do I think this is coming from? And I'm saying it's rather interesting because you're having thoughts related to the experience you're having with the electronic device, and finds them very delicious, so he's feeding off of them. They aren't pure versions of happiness, and so they're illusionary versions of happiness, and he feeds off of illusionary happiness. And he also has a very addictive nature, almost like a cigarette. It's sort of like some people, you find out that cigarettes have addictive ingredients inside of them. You just want to have a smoke, but you're actually going to get addicted now because, it's sort of one of those things. Is a trade-off. Like, I want to smoke, but now I'm going to get addicted. Like, I like the electronics, but now I have a giant tree sucking my energy brains out. What are we going to do here? So let's see. They're talking about what is a true version of happiness. What does that feel like? What does this electronic version of happiness feel like? The electronic version feels motivating. It's captivating me. It's inspiring my body to release ingredients that make me feel high in that way. And it's sort of, I'm getting really happy about an object that actually doesn't have a real natural life force. And so I'm having a relationship with it. It's very interesting. We actually develop relationships with our electronic devices. because there's stimulants that take place in the body related to the joy we feel when ... we online game, or we have our buddies, or so now we are connected to the electronic device as creating the spasms of joy, versus what is the real world that inspires the spasms of joy. And so I'm experiencing now real world spasms of joy. And it's different. It's a completely different feeling. My heart doesn't go crazy when I'm walking around Gray's Lake, for instance, but yet it creates a rhythm, a balance, an experience that is totally natural, totally healing, totally revitalizing. And it's a different version of joy. It doesn't get my heart going in that way, though. It's not like a drug. It doesn't inspire that experience of joy. It inspires a different version of it. And it feels natural, trustworthy, and balancing. So we are still exploring this. They're saying there's a relationship with this paranoia insight as well that has not manifested what happened there yet. So I'm still engaging in what are two orbs. One is natural happiness. One is that sort of, it's sort of like people who get into gambling, or that's the sound of the machines and the experience of being around other people, or the excitement, the thrill, the adrenaline rush, all of that. Some people really, that becomes their joy or their love. There's different versions of what becomes our love that is totally unnatural and not healthy for the body, or to create the stimulation that is balancing and revitalizing. So this is really good that you shared this. This is really good for you to have this awareness, and even the willingness to share this openly with others too. Because we all need to have this awareness. We all have addictions to our phones and our tablets and our computers and all that stuff. It's important to see it from this angle. I'm still watching you, but I'm seeing you're changing your mind about things. You're actually starting to get up and you're throwing your tablet on your bed and you're saying, you know what, it's not worth it anymore. You're walking through your door and this guy is like, huh? Where are you going? It's not time yet. You were supposed to keep playing on that. And so he's sort of not sure what to do right now. He's just waiting, somehow in attachment to your cell phone or to electronic device. He's just waiting there with it. He somehow feeds off of its energy too, while he waits for your stimulating energy, which he starts to feed off of as well. That's interesting. See what happens when we give the power not to the electronic device, which is also in conjunction with other entities. Now we give the power to our bodies, our minds, and nature, Mother Earth, experiences that are natural. And what our worlds are filled with is a completely new version of true love, they say. This is an illusionary love. It is not true love. They talk about an addictive sensation that happens when you attempt to remove yourself from the need of an electronic device is hard, because the body now has to reorganize its use of these stimulating pieces, hormones, or whatever it's secreting to create excitement. So it can feel confused now that it isn't getting this version of love, and now it can start to feel a little bit odd and looking for love in other ways, or that stimulation in other ways, and things may not feel as stimulating without it. And now you don't really know how to feel natural stimulations. They're talking about this is also important for children too, because when they're raised early with electronic devices, it's hard for them later in life for their body to learn how to find joy without it. There's a lot of smiling, and you're quite able to disconnect from this on your own because you're starting to learn the importance of taking time off from it and allowing your body to experience other versions of real happiness. They're not saying cold turkey. They're just saying allow your body to adjust to other versions of happiness, so you're not giving all of your energy away to this version of stimulation that is not actually fulfilling you. And it has a bogging way about it. It does create an odd balance in the body's energy field, and it makes you feel like you don't have the same kind of energy you would if you were using this time outside, enjoying nature, etc. Or going bowling or with friends or something like that. So I'm still looking at you right now. I'm asking for assistance. They're helping me to see there's some weird energy going on with you. What is a very dark liquid of energy? It starts from the ankles and then it goes up above the head, and then the ankles down are pure white. You're sort of in a real fog of grossiness. Quite a loud bang took place when this was inspired. Sometimes when we sort of like, you go and get your back cracked and you haven't had your back cracked or put into alignment for a while, and now this good thing turns into I'm kind of stiff and I don't know if I'm sore, I got my back cracked, I should feel awesome, but now your body needs a couple days to relax and rebalance and let the blood flow into areas where it wasn't able to reach because your back was out of alignment. So sometimes we have experiences that are positive, and it creates a ripple of bang, and now the body has there's a freak out reaction, and this actually had to get nursed out of the muscles, nursed out of the soul, nursed out of you. This was an important part of your soul journey to release whatever that was. They aren't telling me what it was. This is just a short evaluation. I'm not able to go deep enough to make further understanding, but I can at least clear the energy so you're not feeling so attached to fear. They're like, wave it out, wave out the dark energy. Is sort of just something you could breathe in and get a fan blowing it out of there so it's not in your energy field. And that way you can breathe in fresh air again. And they're really encouraging more fresh air, more good deep breaths of fresh air, in order to cleanse and just purify that sort of yucky energy that got into your bloodstream as well. It was an energetic thing that had a stimulation in the body too. The odd thing is this paranoia feeling makes you feel like something really bad is about to happen, like almost on a disturbing and gross way, like your head could be removed or something crazy like that. But it feels absolutely real. I'm shown the fan that I made to blow the energy out. You keep looking at it in terror, like the blade's gonna come off and scalp you or something. It was a huge energy shift that completely derailed your balance. I'm working to create the balance, and I'm removing the fear of the blade scalping you. Literally, it took place. So I'm removing the blade and showing you that nothing bad has happened here. Your body's trying to digest wisdom that was a little overwhelming, and it happened very quickly, and it didn't know what else to do but get scared. They're saying everything is okay. Everything is okay. Everything's totally okay. And they're wanting me to do something special here with some light energy in the physical and then some energy work in the spiritual to help calm you down, help bring your balance back to the earth, back to what is normal. What is a normal frame of mind? What are normal senses? What is a normal experience? This is really helping. I'm even feeling extremely grounded and really into the earth right now. We are draining out more of this darker fear liquid energy. They say the only thing you need to worry about right now is that tree guy. And he's not even that big of a deal. He just has a hunger for the energy that takes place through interacting with an electronic device. It has to do with the addiction, though, to it, the overuse of it. He stimulates your inability to let go. All you have to do to let go is just say, I'm done playing this now. And then just be done. Find something else. And they're talking about socializing and meeting others of your age and others of your style, too. Let that be your game, your life game. They're saying that is the only thing that they're trying to help you understand what the balance of fears should be. Is this was a part of a really unique event that took place that was part of your soul speaking. It was an echo that came through, and your body felt it instantly, and it didn't know how to react, and so it got very scared. And they're saying that some things that have happened in our past lives would be very scary for us to see in our current incarnation, which is why us not seeing our past lives is a blessing. Some lifetimes are very loving, and sometimes they are very, very scary, you know? But that is not the true experience of this lifetime. It is just releasing what was like a burp from your soul, and it was heard in the body, and it freaked out big time. So we're going to soothe you and relax you and help you know that it is okay. That was a good thing. Your soul needed to get that burp out. Burp the baby. Baby feels better. It's okay. It really is okay. I'm sorry that happened to you. It really stinks when that feeling gets overwhelming and out of control. It really does, because I know what it feels like. I've had to endure that myself. And the only way you can tolerate rebalancing is separate yourself from the mind and the fear and trust, know, feel. The only thing that is real are my spirit guides, the love of all those who love me. I'm surrounded by love all the time, and I'm living an extremely normal life, and there's nothing to worry about. My pathway is being directed by the infinite universe, and so I trust the infinite universe, and I trust the guidance that the infinite universe shares with me. So sometimes my body can't tolerate some wisdom. I understand my body is a finite expression trying to comprehend an infinite universe. It can be overwhelming. So you just nurse your body and say, it's okay. We'll get you back to normal. It was just a little bit overwhelming there, but you'll be okay. And the body will readjust and it will move on from this. There is an energy bubble that I just released from around you. Angels just took it away and brought it into the light. I am feeling your expression. You had mentioned how I could really use 1,000,000 angels right now. So I'm saying, I ask that 1,000,000 angels enter into Maya's spiritual atmosphere, that she can feel the light of all, singing and smiling and playing sounds to help her feel loved, nurtured, balanced, and rejuvenated. from that experience. You're filling up with lots of light really quickly, and you're breathing it in, and it is helping, it's stimulating. This white energy on the feet is not natural. I'm allowing it to drain into Mother Earth and be replaced with natural energies. I'm looking at what I can do here for this. You're instantly blasting off from the ground and going up into the light on your own, like you're a rocket ship. You're just ready to go. You're actually smiling and laughing, and you're saying, woohoo, I'm ready to go up higher, higher, higher. And so you are. You're actually on your way upward. You're filling with a lot of energy and inspiration right now. You're inspired to go upward, which is a very good thing. You're even going up layers and layers of realities or realms or vibrations that I didn't even know were here. You're just blasting through each layer, and you're just going up and away into where you can actually breathe fresh air. I didn't even know we were in a contained space. You're like a bird on the top of a house, and you're looking out across the horizon, and you feel strong and mighty and courageous. You're swooping down. You can swoop down to the trees if you want to. You could poop on people's heads if you want to. You can do anything you want to do. You're a bird in the sky. You can fly wherever you want to go. You can sing whatever songs you want to sing. You can do whatever you want to do. You can fly south if you want to. You're inspired to sit on this tree branch and sing at the sun. All you know are your instinctive natures and your inspirations to be happy, to fly or to sing or to build a nest or to have a family. And this is what is real to you. And it is very loving and extraordinary and balanced, the feeling is. Very instinctive and very natural. What is real love? What is instinctive love? What is natural for the body to feel? And feel balanced. The bird is actually impressively in balance, as though it feels, understands, hears everything in nature on a level that we would be wowed by. It knows what the trees need without actually having a clue what that means. It just is inspired to go over here and sing to this tree because it seems to know the tree needs it, but it just feels like the bird's own need to just go to this tree and sing to it. And just sing is all. It knows the tree needs this sound, but yet it doesn't have a clue that it is feeling that truth. It just wants to be with the tree right now. It's doing everything right. It's totally natural. This is helping to drain even more of these unnatural fears, because the truth, that is not the truth of who and what you are. And we are still feeling the energy of you experiencing this bird, which is turning into quite a bright golden color. It is such a really lovely feeling. You have a mind that it's natural for human minds to sometimes gravitate towards bad thoughts. We all do it, and then we're like, man, why did I just waste the last half hour thinking about that? What a waste of time. What, I gotta think about something positive. You're actually doing a very good job of preventing the negative thoughts from coming in too much, and just overriding them with saying, you know what, that's not the truth. The truth is love is everywhere. I'm in balance with love. And anything that is trying to derail me or make me feel afraid is not the truth. It isn't the truth. The truth is that I'm immaculate creation, a divine woman, and I'm happy. And I'm going to go experience my life and be joyful and go run and play like a kid, you know? It's just something, there's something about this. I'm just watching the beautiful bird scene, right? And there's some sort of like a darker scene that's just kind of comes in and it goes boop, kind of keeps pushing it out, and then it kind of tries to come in and is like, nope, nope. And so you keep saying no, no, no. Whenever you get a fear or you feel overwhelmed, instantly say no, no. And if it kind of grows a little out of control, say instantly, just stop everything and just take a deep breath and say, Archangel Michael, I ask that you enter into my spiritual atmosphere and you protect me from my own fears. I don't know how to disconnect from these thoughts, but I know that you can help me disconnect from them. And then you'll be surprised by how quickly you start noticing that, you know, I'm not really noticing that like I was before. And it really helps to go outside and walk too. Walking always helps to alleviate those thought bubbles. And I find that, so I'll walk 2 laps at Gray's Lake, right? So 1 lap is 2 miles. And by the second lap, I have walked out every normal human thought I could have. So the last 2 miles, I'm basically just in La La Land, able to just enjoy nature without any other thought in my head, without anything else to do. That is the most simplest meditation that anybody could ever do, is just go for a walk. Walk out all of the thoughts and emotions and the feelings until there's nothing left but just feeling peaceful. That's a huge defense against a body that's overwhelmed. Just to breathe the fresh air and to let the body relax and calm down. And you kind of have to talk yourself through it and say, it's okay, it's okay. And it will calm down. Thing is you feel like you're ready to fly, and that scene is going to be part of your past really quickly. I'm telling you that was kind of a crazy burp from your soul, and there may be a little bit of stigmatism from it for a few days just because of the body echo or the mind echo from that, emotional echo. But it'll fizzle out to the point where it was like, that was just kind of crazy. And I'm just, I'm totally feeling a lot better now. And you're still up here like a golden bird, and you're singing a song on this tree branch, and there's the sun, and you're totally feeling freedom from everything, and instinctive. So I'm just going to go back to seeing you in the orb and just see what it looks like now. That black flame, it's odd. I went into it just to see what it was like in there. I'm just trying to ensure that it's not there anymore. So we have 2 versions of the truth. We have one is the start of the video, and the one now is all the healing work that has been accomplished. Sometimes I get to looking back in time too far, so I gotta go see what is the most recent version of the truth. So they're saying, bring her inner orb sphere into the light now. And so we are gravitating you into this massive light. And it looks kind of like a crystal in here. You're actually healing inside of a crystal. And it's like the crystal is glowing on the inside. And you are the flame inside of it. And you are just breathing in and rebalancing with this amazing crystal energy. It's like a massive quartz crystal that's filled with white light, and you are a flame, like a yellowish, orangish colored flame on the inside of it. It's interesting. You're really happy. You're jumping up and down, and you're excited in here. You're even clapping. It's sort of childlike the way you're behaving, because you just feel rinsed of everything. They're asking me to allow you to stay in here until your soul feels purified and rejuvenated, and allowed to return to you when it is ready. Your soul will just do this on its own. I'm not, so don't feel like you have to call it, or you're going to wonder, is it back in my body yet? The soul could heal here for the next 5 minutes and return to you. It could be here for a couple days. The thing is, it never has left your body. Just some part of it is healing in the light right now, while it's simultaneously in conjunction with your expression. So I don't know how all of these things work, but there's quite more to this world than our tangible reality. It's more funky than your eyes are going to tell you. I feel amazing right now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a lot of positive energy in my body and soul. I feel like a spiral of energy flowing through me, and it's spiraling up from my gut region upward and out of my head. The spiral of energy is really enjoyable, which means that you're feeling a lot of this energy as well. This positive energy is helping you to disconnect from anything else. There's even what is a really amazing disconnect from what was your focus on things that weren't providing the natural versions of love. They actually show me it as what is like you pull down on this curtain and it instantly goes upward and starts going around a circle, flap, 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 and now it has nothing to do with you. Okay. Well, there is your spiritual healing, Maya. I'm really glad that you wanted to explore this with me, and then your willingness to share this openly on YouTube for others to learn from. I think there's a lot we all can learn about electronic devices. We don't always see the spiritual angle on it, but also this work has been really good for others too who have unnatural fears, and to help with finding the grounding sensation, but the freedom to fly as well, and to feel an instinctive nature to be joyful in life, and just to see that fears are not the value. Joy is the value. And now the fears just keep getting, further and further away, and the only thing that matters is the light and the healing and the love of all. So thank you so much for this experience. I'm going to say goodbye for now. And then anybody in the audience, if you'd like to experience spiritual healing with me, you can do so at my website. It's abbynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you for watching.